Welcome to Vending University, the ultimate guide to becoming a vending operator. In this course, you will explore how vending machines perform differently in urban and rural settings, and why these differences matter when you build or expand your vending business. Location shapes customer habits, operational challenges, and long-term profitability, making it one of the most important decisions for any operator. Urban environments move quickly and attract diverse groups such as professionals, students, commuters, and travelers. These customers expect fast access, a wide product range, and machines placed where convenience matters most. You will learn how to choose high-impact locations, manage rapid turnover, and adjust your inventory to match shifting daily patterns. Rural settings work on a slower rhythm. Foot traffic may be lighter, but customer loyalty is often stronger. Machines become trusted community touchpoints, serving familiar needs consistently. This course shows you how to stay profitable with fewer transactions while maintaining efficient service cycles. You will analyze how population density, lifestyle, and accessibility influence buying behavior. Understanding these factors helps you adjust placement, pricing, and restocking strategies based on each environment. Real operator examples from offices, factories, villages, transit hubs, and campuses highlight how small decisions create big results. These case studies help you connect strategy with practical, repeatable actions. By the end of this course, you will be able to evaluate any location confidently, predict performance, and design vending setups that match the environment instead of fighting against it. Use this guide as your foundation as you prepare to launch, optimize, or expand. The more you understand these differences, the stronger and more sustainable your vending operation becomes. Module 1. Understanding urban and rural market dynamics for vending operators. In this module, you will explore how urban and rural environments shape the way vending machines perform, how customers behave, and how operators make decisions. These market dynamics influence everything from product choice to machine placement, and understanding them helps you operate with clarity and confidence. Urban areas are dense, active, and full of diverse customers who move quickly through their daily routines. This creates a market that values convenience, fast access, and broad product variety. People in cities often rely on vending machines during short breaks, commutes, or late hours, making speed and accessibility essential. Rural areas function very differently. Foot traffic may be lower, but the relationship between a vending machine and its customers tends to be more consistent. Many rural users visit machines out of routine rather than urgency. This creates a slower but steadier pattern of demand that rewards thoughtful product selection and longer restocking intervals. Urban operators must respond to rapid shifts in customer needs. Office workers may want healthier snacks, while transit locations may require drinks and quick bites. Successful operators learn to rotate products frequently and analyze sales data closely to keep pace with changing preferences. Rural operators, however, focus more on reliability and familiarity. Products that reflect local habits perform better than trendy or experimental items. A small-town machine might sell the same top items year after year, and this consistency becomes a strength rather than a limitation. Another major market difference is competition. Urban areas often contain multiple machines in one building or street, forcing operators to compete through placement and selection. Rural areas may have no competition at all, but distance between locations increases travel costs and demands efficient planning. By understanding these dynamics, you gain the ability to operate machines with strategies tailored to their surroundings. The more clearly you see how environment shapes demand, the more effectively you can match your business approach to each location. Module 2. Consumer behavior differences in city centers versus small communities. In this module, you will examine how consumer behavior shifts dramatically between busy urban centers and quiet rural communities. Understanding these behavioral patterns helps you choose products, set prices, and position machines in ways that naturally match customer expectations. Urban consumers move quickly and often make impulse purchases. They value convenience above all, which means they respond strongly to machines placed along active paths, such as office entrances, transit stations, and commercial walkways. Their buying decisions are shaped by speed, variety, and the ability to grab something without waiting. Rural consumers behave differently. Their purchasing is more planned, consistent, and tied to routine. They might visit a vending machine after work, during school hours, or while stopping at a local shop, creating a predictable flow. This stability changes the way operators think about product rotation and stocking strategy. Urban buyers often look for trendy snacks, energy drinks, cold beverages, and ready-to-go options that match long days and busy schedules. These customers appreciate frequent updates and new offerings, rewarding operators who refresh their selections regularly. Rural buyers tend to prefer familiar items they trust. Classic drinks, simple snacks, and affordable choices resonate strongly because they fit daily habits. Rural consumers rarely chase trends, so machines perform better when stocked with consistent top sellers rather than experimental products. Another key behavioral difference is price sensitivity. Urban customers often accept slightly higher prices due to convenience and location demand. In rural areas, customers expect fairness and stability, making consistent pricing essential for long-term trust. By studying these unique behaviors, you gain the ability to shape each machine around the needs of the community it serves. Matching your approach to local habits allows your vending business to feel natural, reliable, and customer-focused. Module 3. Location Scouting. High-impact spots in urban and rural environments. In this module, you will learn how to identify the most effective locations for vending machines in both urban and rural environments. Successful placement is the foundation of vending profitability, and understanding what makes a spot valuable helps you make decisions that increase sales and long-term performance. Urban location scouting centers around movement. Busy sidewalks, office buildings, transport hubs, hospitals, and campuses create constant foot traffic. Machines placed in these areas perform well because they intercept people during moments of need. The goal is to position your machine where convenience meets urgency. Rural location scouting requires a different approach. Instead of heavy foot traffic, you depend on consistent community routines. Small grocery stores, gas stations, schools, workshops, and local gathering points become high-value spots. These locations may not have crowds, but they offer stable, predictable use over time. Urban scouting also involves studying competition. In cities, multiple machines may operate within the same block, so finding a unique angle or underserved micro-location is essential. Even small differences in distance or visibility can influence daily sales significantly. In rural areas, competition is usually low, but accessibility matters. A machine placed too far from main roads or community paths might go unnoticed. Rural locations work best when they blend into natural routines, such as daily school runs or regular store visits. Lighting, security, and machine visibility play major roles in both environments. A well-lit, easy-to-spot location boosts customer trust and increases usage, whether it's a crowded city corridor or a quiet roadside shop. By understanding these placement strategies, you gain the ability to choose locations that match your business goals and regional conditions. Smart scouting builds the foundation for reliable and sustainable vending operations. Module 4. Product selection strategies for diverse urban crowds versus local rural needs. In this module, you will explore how product selection must shift when operating in urban environments compared to rural communities. The products you choose directly influence customer satisfaction, repeat usage, and overall machine performance, making selection one of the most important decisions for vending operators. Urban markets demand variety. Customers in busy cities expect snacks and drinks that match different lifestyles, energy levels, and schedules. This often includes healthier snacks, energy drinks, bottled water, protein bars, and quick meal solutions. Diversity helps you appeal to students, office workers, travelers, and nighttime users all at once. Rural markets respond differently. Instead of chasing variety, rural customers value familiarity. Classic sodas, traditional snacks, chocolate bars, and affordable options consistently perform better. These communities appreciate reliability, and products that stay the same over time often build strong loyalty. Urban operators benefit from rotating products frequently. New items, seasonal picks, and limited-time offerings help capture attention and encourage impulse purchases. The fast-paced environment supports experimentation because customer preferences shift quickly. Rural operators, however, focus on stability. Sudden product changes can reduce sales because customers rely on predictable choices. Machines in these areas perform best when top-selling items remain consistent with only small additions or adjustments. Pricing also plays a major role in product strategy. Urban customers tolerate higher prices for convenience and access, while rural customers prefer steady, fair pricing. This difference influences which products you stock and how you set price points for each region. By understanding these contrasting preferences, you can tailor your product mix to each environment effectively. Choosing the right items ensures your machines feel relevant, dependable, and aligned with the needs of the people they serve. Module 5. Traffic patterns and machine performance across different population densities. In this module, you will examine how traffic patterns influence vending machine performance in both densely populated urban areas and slower rural regions. Understanding these patterns helps you predict sales, plan restocking schedules, and choose machines that match the movement and habits of each environment. Urban locations experience constant waves of activity. Morning rush, lunch breaks, evening commutes, and late-night traffic all create multiple spikes in usage. These patterns drive higher sales, but also require careful monitoring. Machines in cities need more frequent checks, faster restocking, and real-time awareness of product turnover. Rural areas move at a steadier pace. Traffic may be lighter, but it follows predictable routines tied to work hours, school times, or community schedules. This consistent flow helps operators plan restocking more efficiently, even though total sales may be lower compared to urban machines. In dense urban environments, machine performance is heavily influenced by how close the machine is to major footpaths. A shift of only a few meters can change daily sales. This makes placement precision essential, especially in areas with heavy competition. Rural performance depends more on community integration. A machine placed in a trusted local store or near a popular gathering point may outperform others despite lower overall traffic. Reliability and familiarity matter more than foot volume. Urban machines tend to experience peak hour surges that quickly empty popular items, making it crucial to track which products sell fastest. Rural machines, by contrast, generate steady but slower turnover, providing operators with predictable weekly patterns. By studying these traffic and density differences, you gain the ability to forecast performance accurately and manage machines in ways that reduce waste, increase uptime, and improve customer satisfaction across all types of locations. Module 6. Pricing models. Urban profit maximization versus rural affordability. Approaches. In this module, you will learn how to design pricing strategies tailored to the unique characteristics of urban and rural vending markets. Pricing directly affects sales volume, customer trust, and long-term profitability, making it essential to adjust your approach depending on location. Urban locations allow operators to maximize profits due to higher foot traffic and demand for convenience. Customers often prioritize speed and accessibility over cost, allowing slightly higher price points for snacks, beverages, or ready-to-eat items. Pricing can also be dynamic, reflecting peak hours or special events. Rural locations require a different approach. Fewer daily transactions mean customers are more sensitive to price. Machines in these areas succeed by offering fair, consistent pricing that aligns with local expectations. Even small price changes can affect loyalty and repeat usage. In cities, premium products, novelty items, and seasonal offerings can command higher prices. Promotions, bundle deals, and limited-time items help drive impulse purchases while keeping overall margins healthy. Urban customers respond well to perceived value and convenience. Rural operators focus on steady sales through everyday essentials. Standard snacks, drinks, and popular items are best priced affordably. Clear, transparent pricing fosters trust, which is vital in smaller communities where word-of-mouth shapes reputation. Operators must also consider operational costs. Urban machines may require more frequent restocking and higher rental costs, justifying higher prices. Rural machines face longer travel distances, so efficient restocking and maintaining lower price points while controlling costs is key. By understanding how pricing interacts with customer behavior, density, and operational costs, you can create strategies that increase profitability in cities and maintain loyalty in rural areas. Correct pricing ensures machines perform reliably and sustainably. Module 7. Operational logistics. inventory, restocking, and route planning by region. In this module, you will explore how operational logistics vary between urban and rural vending routes. Efficient logistics ensure machines stay stocked, functional, and profitable, and the strategies you use must adapt to the unique demands of each region. Urban operations require fast movement and frequent checks. High-traffic machines can sell out quickly, especially during peak hours, which means operators must restock more often. Shorter distances between locations allow for tighter routes, enabling multiple stops within a single trip. Rural logistics work differently. Machines are often spaced far apart, and traffic is steadier but slower. Operators must plan routes carefully to reduce travel time and fuel costs. Restocking schedules tend to follow weekly or bi-weekly cycles, making efficiency more important than speed. Inventory management also changes by region. Urban machines need larger quantities of top sellers and a rotating mix of new items. Sudden spikes in demand require operators to track sales closely and adjust orders regularly. Flexibility ensures machines never run empty. Rural machines perform best with stable, predictable products. Inventory moves slower, so operators focus on maintaining freshness while avoiding overstocking. Consistency helps prevent waste and supports long-term customer satisfaction. Route planning is another major factor. Urban routes benefit from cluster scheduling, where machines within the same area are serviced together. Rural routes rely on distance-based planning, often combining several remote locations in a single loop to reduce travel time. Maintenance logistics also differ. Urban machines may face more technical issues due to heavy use, while rural machines require dependable hardware because repairs may take longer to complete due to travel distance. By mastering these logistical differences, operators can keep machines running smoothly in any environment. Strong planning leads to higher efficiency, lower costs, and better overall performance. Module 8: Maintenance Challenges. Machine durability in urban rush versus rural distance. In this module, you will learn how maintenance demands change between urban and rural vending environments. Machine durability, servicing speed, and repair planning all shift depending on location, making it essential to understand how each setting affects long-term reliability. Urban machines experience heavy usage throughout the day. Constant activity increases wear on buttons, motors, payment systems, and cooling units. These machines often require more frequent servicing and faster response times to prevent downtime. A busy location can lose significant revenue if a machine remains offline, even for a few hours. Rural machines face different challenges. Although usage is lighter, distance creates delays in repairs and maintenance visits. A single malfunction may require a long drive, so rural operators rely heavily on sturdy machines, high-quality parts, and preventative maintenance to reduce emergency trips. Urban issues often include coin jams, bill validator problems, card reader errors, and inventory overloads caused by high traffic. Operators must carry replacement parts, restock tools, and diagnostic devices to handle fast, on-site fixes. Quick resolution is essential to maintain customer trust in busy areas. Rural issues frequently involve environmental factors such as dust, humidity, or temperature swings, especially when machines are placed outdoors or in semi-sheltered locations. These conditions require durable seals, reliable cooling systems, and careful placement to protect the machine. Maintenance scheduling also differs. Urban machines may be checked several times a week due to rapid turnover, while rural machines depend on planned, less frequent visits that cover cleaning, restocking, and mechanical inspections in one trip. Preventative maintenance becomes more critical in rural settings because unexpected breakdowns are more costly to address. In cities, operators can afford to react quickly, while rural operations thrive on reducing surprises. By understanding these maintenance challenges, you can choose machines, schedules, and repair strategies that minimize downtime and extend machine lifespan in any region. Module 9: Safety, Security, and Vandalism Risks in City Areas versus Low-Traffic Towns. In this module, you will explore how safety and security concerns vary between high-density urban areas and quieter rural towns. Protecting your vending machines is essential for preventing losses, maintaining uptime, and ensuring your investment remains profitable over time. Urban areas often present higher risks of vandalism and tampering because machines are exposed to large numbers of people, including those passing by late at night. Operators must plan for more robust security features, including reinforced locks, shatter-resistant panels, and surveillance coverage when possible. Rural areas typically experience lower vandalism rates due to stronger community familiarity. People tend to respect local businesses, and machines often sit in locations where regular customers know each other. However, rural isolation does create risks of theft or tampering going unnoticed for longer periods. In cities, machines placed in transit hubs, busy sidewalks, or unsupervised corners may face increased attempts at forced entry or payment system manipulation. Strategic placement, lighting, and regular monitoring help reduce these issues and protect daily revenue. Rural machines may be placed in quieter spots, such as small stores, workshops, or community centers. While these locations are safer, distance makes immediate response harder. Operators rely heavily on preventative steps, such as sturdy construction, internal alarms, and careful machine positioning. Security also affects product selection and cash handling. Urban operators often shift toward digital payments to reduce cash theft risk. Rural machines may still rely on cash, so operators implement secure cash boxes and strict collection routines. Urban and rural operators both benefit from routine inspections, data tracking, and community relationships. When customers feel connected to the machine's presence, they help protect it. By understanding these environment-specific risks, you can implement the right security strategies for each location, safeguarding your machines, products, and long-term profitability. Module 10. Long-term growth planning, scaling urban networks versus expanding rural routes. In this module, you will learn how long-term growth strategies differ between expanding a vending network in urban areas and building routes in rural markets. Growth planning determines how sustainable your business becomes and how effectively you capitalize on opportunities in each environment. Urban expansion focuses on density. Cities offer multiple buildings, blocks, and districts where machines can be placed within short distances. Scaling in these areas involves adding machines strategically to maximize foot traffic while avoiding oversaturation. Operators must analyze data closely to identify high-potential micro-locations. Rural expansion requires a broader approach. Machines may be spread far apart across towns, schools, gas stations, and community hubs. Growth depends on building strong partnerships with local businesses and identifying places that become central to community routines. Stability matters more than rapid expansion. Urban scaling benefits from rapid testing. Operators can experiment with new machines, product mixes, or payment systems across several nearby locations. If a machine underperforms, it's easier to relocate it without major financial loss. Rural scaling demands patience. Because travel distances are longer, adding each new machine must be justified through predictable traffic patterns and secure placement agreements. Rural operators prioritize efficiency over speed, focusing on profitable stops rather than high volume. Revenue models also differ. Urban routes generate higher daily sales, but require frequent service and reinvestment. Rural routes offer slower but reliable income, making them ideal for long-term stability. Successful operators balance these strengths to build a resilient, diversified network. Marketing and community engagement play larger roles in rural expansion. Trust and familiarity help machines thrive. Urban growth depends more on strategic visibility and continuous convenience. By understanding how each environment supports growth, you can develop long-term strategies that maximize profit while staying adaptable to market shifts. Conclusion. The vending machine business in the hospitality industry offers a dependable and scalable opportunity for operators who understand the needs of travelers, guests, and staff. Throughout this course, you explored how vending machines complement hotels, motels, resorts, and event venues by providing convenient access to essential items at any hour. This understanding forms the foundation of a strong and sustainable hospitality partnership. You learned that guest expectations shape product selection, placement, and pricing. Hospitality locations require machines that serve a wide range of needs, from snacks and beverages to toiletries, travel items, and quick comfort options. When operators choose products with intention, machines naturally become an essential part of the guest experience rather than an afterthought. You also explored the importance of strategic placement inside hospitality properties. Positioning machines near lobbies, hallways, elevators, or common areas increases visibility and ensures guests reach them at the right moment. These small decisions significantly influence daily sales and guest satisfaction. Operational planning played another key role in this course. Hospitality environments demand reliability, clean presentation, and consistent restocking. By developing strong routines, you keep machines appealing and fully functional, reinforcing trust between you and the property. Partnerships with hotel managers and staff are equally important. Clear communication, quick response times, and professionalism help you build long-term relationships that lead to more placements and recurring revenue opportunities. You also learned how to analyze performance data to identify trends, adjust product mixes, and uncover new opportunities within each property. This analytical mindset ensures your business continues evolving in ways that match guest behavior. As you move forward, you now have the tools to operate confidently within the hospitality sector. With thoughtful planning, responsive service, and strategic growth, your vending machines can become a valuable asset to every property you serve.